Hi guys, how are you all? How is everything happening? Wishing you a very happy weekend. Hi Kritika, hi Supriya. Hello. So we are having a live session with Thinker Place. We have the director of Thinker Place, Deepti Sharma, wherein we are going to discuss how educational kit is important and what should we do and why should we buy educational kit for the children, why should we buy that DIY kit, and how does it make learning so efficient and amazing. So I have Thinker Place with me. Just one second. Yes, I can see their request. Just one second. Okay. Um, I think I have go live. Yeah, we are connecting. Hi, Deepti. Hi.
Hi Swati, so nice to see you here.
Same, yeah, same, yeah. How are you? Very happy weekend. How is
Thank you
your
so much.
weekend happening?
As of now, the weekend mode has not settled. No, probably,
Huh.
after the call or something. But yeah, I think this is more fun. I mean, this is, of course, a part of work, but it's always nice, speaking to you, speaking to positive people, happy people like you. So yeah, I
My
think
God.
it's a good start to the weekend.
Absolutely, and it's amazing to have you live over here. It's so nice that you could take out time and we could have a chat and tell everybody why are these kits important and what are you guys doing. So first of all, before digging into what we are planning to do today, I would like to know what how did you start and tell me about yourself first.
About myself, have been in the education industry since a long time. My
Okay.
family, we were into publishing of children books. Um,
Okay.
uh, it- we did that for some time. We would supply to a lot of schools and colleges all over India. We
Hmm.
also had branches outside in the UK.
Hmm.
We did that, and but it was always, a dream to start something in the education field. So we started with our schools in Pune. So we have institutes by the name of Lexicon in Pune. We have over 20,000 students with us.
Wow.
And yeah, so I primarily, my family and we started the Lexicon Institutes. I used to look at the preschool sections, so we have a chain of preschools in Pune. So I always looked at the preschool section. So for me, anything related to children, I think I'm very passionate about, and I love being with children and
Wow.
be like them. And it's always nice, I think a child teaches you so much, right?
Absolutely.
That's how we started with our schools. Then the lockdown happened, and obviously where a lot of us were, yeah, doing things at our house, and yeah, the schools were on and all. But we came up with this idea of having some other things. So they said, why not get into, start something with the STEM kids. So basically, I met Mr. Saurabh Tiwari, who is our CEO. I met him just before the lockdown started in, and he came up with a concept of introducing STEM education, STEM learning in
Hmm.
schools for rather for children. So then, as I said, the lockdown happened. During the lockdown, once, in the initial times, I have my younger daughter. She was not understanding some concepts of science. Basically, she was in the 10th grade at that time, and
Okay.
Saurav happened to be there. So he told her, "Wait, I'll tell you a very, simplified way where you can, do this concept." So she was like, "How are you going to tell me this?" So he explained to her. He had something which he had built up, initially, a
Okay.
STEM toy, and he
Hmm.
says, you can do it this way. And she was so happy, she says, she was saying that,
Huh.
Mama, I was struggling with this, and Saurabh sir made things so simple.
So
So
simple,
that
yeah.
actually, yeah, so that actually, sparked that thing in us that
Absolutely.
any child, today children are so scared of talking about maths or science, they run away from it.
Yeah,
It's
right.
not that the other streams are bad, but science and maths is not scary. I mean, when they are like, okay, you finish your 10th standard and I'm done with maths and science. It's not scary. But it
Yeah.
is, I think, the way it has been portrayed, the way it has been
Hmm.
taught. I think if that can be made
Right.
interesting. So, so that's how we came up with this. We said, why not introduce a STEM education to little
Hmm.
children?
Right.
It is just to make their learning easy and also to make their
Okay.
learning fun. So that's how we came up with this concept. So to tell you, Swati, in the lockdown, we worked quite a lot to bring this up, and that's how
Huh.
we came up with this, and that's how Think a Place was born.
Wow, that's lovely. That's lovely. That's lovely to know that it's actually your it's just like when you experience it by yourself, it becomes all the more closer to your heart because you know it worked for your own child. So definitely it's going to work for other children. So that is like, the real life kind of a thing. Ki, yes, it worked for my baby. So why not work for others also so that everybody is benefited? Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, yeah.
That's so nice. So I love the name Thinker Place. I love the idea when you say that Thinker Place. I could find that as soon as I hear this name, it's very evident what exactly you're trying to talk. You want the kids to think. I mean, it's very
Yes.
simple yet very meaningful. Like you come with a lot of words, but at the end of the day, you find that it is probably not meaningful or probably very classy. But then, but this one is like very, very simple, very to the point, and dig into your heart. Like as soon as you hear it, you know this is what is the kit is all about. So, how did you come about Thinker Place? Why Thinker Place exactly? Is there any story
So
behind that as well?
not a story, but yeah, I mean, of course, we obviously we knew that we had to give this a name, right? We had when we
Yeah.
really got down together to start this company, and there has to be a name given to it. So we thought of a lot of things, based on science or on maths, and a lot of things
Right.
came up. But when you actually, when you start working with these STEM toys, what do you do first? You first think about it, like you think what it is,
Hmm. Hmm.
and
Hmm.
when you think, then you have to create it, okay, and
And
then
that's why it
after you
says
create
think,
it,
create,
yeah.
implement.
So,
Yeah.
and then you implement it. So when we said ki, that the first thing that comes to your mind is you have to think. And
Right.
so many of us in any situation, in fact, we don't think about it first. We just
Right.
take an action, or we just do something. But if you think about it, I
Yeah.
think for everything, life just gets so simple. So we
Absolutely.
wanted to,
Absolutely.
yeah. And also when we as we dug in further while creating the kits, so it is always always my dream that we start a little place or a little science center where
Hmm.
children
Hmm.
are going to come and let them have this hands-on experience, let them experience it, let them learn. So then we
Right.
said, like, we don't call it think a place. So it's a place which is it's a place, or it's a, what do you say, um an organization, no, but it's like a little place where it is making you think.
Maybe a small zone, my own zone of thinking. As soon as you
Exactly.
open it, I get into that personal zone of my thinking, my thoughts,
Yes. Yes.
my. So I would like to show everybody what is the thinker place we're talking about. This is the kid we're talking about, and I hope most of you've seen the video also. How does it work and all? and this is the final product, and it is so beautiful to as soon as my daughter made it and my son made it, they were like, this is mine. The sense of achievement, although I would say that there's a lot more to learn beyond this, but this gave a lot of sense of achievement, that this is my product, I have created it, and I am a manufacturer of this.
Yes, yeah. Kids, there are, I'm again not against buying toys or buying, we all grew up with toys. Our children have grown
Right.
up in toys in the market, and toys are fun. I love toys. But,
Correct.
when you are making something, when you create something with your own hands, you are engrossed in it, you're thinking about it, and you
Hmm.
have created something, that's a different high altogether.
Absolutely.
And and even after you've created it, fair enough. Like, you've done something. But after that, what? So after that, when you are implementing it, when you are using it in your daily life, now when
Correct.
you are getting that toy or that kit into use, it that's a different feeling altogether. And Swati,
Absolutely.
if you would have seen our Think a Place kits, Think a Place toys, it's not like you are limiting yourself to that one experiment or that one thing that it is talking about. If you, again,
Mm-hmm.
I would say, think more, if you get into it a little more, there are various things that you can
Things
create
you
with
can
that one
make with
kit.
that one.
That
Yes.
one
Yes.
way, so that is also, so I think it really opens up your horizon. Really opens
Mm.
up your thinking, your mind, and that's how, like, and that satisfaction. We have so many, and we have workshops and all. There are so many kids who come, and they want to do things on their own, like even things like soldering.
Yeah.
Like, if you ask me, I when Saurabh sir showed me about soldering, and of course you've heard about it, you've seen it, but when
Yes.
you actually do it, that satisfaction is so good, that
Absolutely.
right from
Yes.
the scratch, I have taken all these things together and I have built something of my own. I think
Mm.
the satisfaction is immense. Learning is also obviously there, but the
Absolutely. Yes.
satisfaction is
Absolutely.
too good. Yeah.
Right. 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 So, Deepti, let's dig into another question, which is very interesting, but at the same time, it's very thought provoking. So, my question is: there are many STEM kits.
Sorry?
There are many STEM kits in the market. So
Yes.
how do you think we as parents, or we as any novice, probably you have more idea because you dig into it. But a lot of parents are not. Like parents like me, probably we have an idea what is STEM and everything, but then how do I choose my right STEM kit, or how do I choose my right product? Okay, this I should see when I'm choosing STEM kit for my kid. How
Yeah.
how do you think I should choose that?
Yeah, so as you said, there are many good STEM kits in the market. So
Yeah.
it depends upon what your child wants to do. Okay, what is a
Mm.
concept that the child wants to learn, or I think it's always better when it comes from the children, instead of we imposing and we saying. Of course,
Right.
we should expose our children to the
Mm.
various things available, but at the end of the day, it is a child, depending upon what the child wants to do, what
Correct.
is the interest of his or her, that the area of interest. So according to that, I think, is what one should choose the STEM kits. Also, like what I said, fine, you've got the STEM kit, you have learned. उसके बाद क्या? I mean,
Mm.
what after that? You've learned, okay, I'm sure children are so smart today. They'll say, Mama, I have learned, whatever, something I have learned from this.
Yeah,
But now,
yeah.
okay, then again, it's Netflix, or again it's YouTube, right? But after
Uh,
that, what? So that then they should also use it. You should
mm,
select kids in such toys in such a way that the child is using it,
mm, mm,
in
mm.
their day-to-day lives. They are making, like, for example, we have a product called Plant Needs Water. It's a
Yeah.
very interesting
But
product
it's the
that
product. I saw it. I was like, I really
yeah.
want you to talk to us about it. Yes. I saw that
Yeah,
product
so
already,
it's,
no?
it's
But
a very
yes.
product. So, you make it's a plug and play. So you make that you follow the instructions because the instructions card is there, and you make that, and that basically has a sensor. When you after the toy is made, you insert it into your potted plants.
Yes.
The moment the water level of the soil, moment it
Non-stop.
goes
Yeah.
low, it starts beeping. In other words, it's like your plant is hungry, right? And your
Yes,
plant
yes.
needs water. So it starts beeping. And the moment you put in water, and the moment the soil is damp, so it is happy. So, these little things children really enjoy. So I think that,
Absolutely. It
any
feels
toy.
as if that toy is talking or that plant is talking to you.
Yes,
It's telling me,
yes,
thank you for the water. And oh God, I'm
exactly.
hungry. So it's as if the plant is actually typically talking to you. And that's such a big revolutionary product, I would say. Because you should be
Yeah.
sensitized towards the plant. And I mean, I so love the concept. I could just really gaga over that concept. I'm glad you put it up.
Yeah, so it is such a nice thing. I mean, we talk about the environment. We feel, plant more trees and keep everything green around you and everything.
Yeah.
But that is the basic, right? Like the plant needs its water. I mean, so
Hmm.
here you can teach the child the concept of science, that
Yes.
you water, if the plant has to grow, like how we need our food, the plant
Hmm.
also needs
Hmm.
proper sunlight and proper soil, but water is also a main food
Absolutely.
the plant needs. So, like, you build a story around it, and
Hmm.
that's
Hmm.
what a child does, and it is
And
very
you making your
fascinating.
child so sensitive about the fact also that they have
Exactly.
emotions. They can cry. I mean, this is literally showing how it is crying. It's beeping is a
Yeah.
form of you cry. And I'm crying for
Yeah.
water.
True, true.
Yeah.
So, like that. And then there's another product we had. In fact, we got a very good feedback from a parent. This was like a remote based bulb. So,
Hmm.
again, the child was about, I think, 7, 8 years old, and
Hmm.
they bought
Hmm.
this product from us. And that sitting on the bed or something, that child would could switch on the lights, so he made that product, and we gave it a shape of a night lamp, and he would
Hmm.
plug it into his thing. So when he was from his bed, if he had to get up at night, he would used to switch on the with the remote. So the parent, gave us the feedback that, my child is old enough to sleep alone. I mean, it's not that I don't like my baby sleeping next to me, but she is old enough, and I think
Right.
they should learn to be independent. She said from the time she's made this light, she knows if she needs me or if she's scared she puts the remote next to her bed, and then she switches it on. So she's not
Oh,
scared. Yeah, so
scared me. Huh.
yeah,
Absolutely.
she knows the light is on, and I can switch on the light whenever I want to. So,
Huh.
these little things, I think it gives a lot of happiness that, children,
Yeah.
how a
Self-trust
child,
also. I can trust
yeah,
myself. I can,
yeah.
whenever I need, I'm scared. Of course, everybody of us are scared of night. I think even adults are scared of night or,
True.
darkness. But when you know that, oh wow, this is, I mean, it is there for me or it is there to save me when I'm scared. So it gives me a lot of satisfaction.
So, that the mother told us that I'm so happy, and that, she's saying, I'm not getting scared. I have the light with me, and I have made it. That is even one thing, that I
Huh.
have made this
Huh.
light,
Sense of
and
achievement.
I think,
Yes.
yeah, so it's a good sense of achievement for a child, and of course there is immense learning, you know.
Ha. Ha.
But
Absolutely.
I think a child doesn't realize by doing all
Hmm.
this, the byproduct is learning.
Hmm.
You know,
Hmm.
here we are not saying ki pado, ye karo. No, you
Right.
you have
Right.
fun, and
Ha.
learning is become the byproduct. What I mean,
Ha.
and this learning that they get by doing things on their own, by using their hands and their logical thinking, and asking questions, and then getting their own answers. I think this
Hmm.
learning is immense, and it stays for a long time.
Right, right, absolutely. So now my next question is, Like when I say, what is the difference between a STEM kit versus an educational kit? Or is it both same? It's synonym.
Well, it's like a STEM kit is also an educational kit.
Hmm.
I mean, as I said, I think they are both the same. But
Okay.
when you're talking, I mean, now educational kit is a very vast, what do you,
Absolutely. Yeah.
it's a very vast reach, in that
Hmm.
it can
Hmm.
be a specific to maybe a language that this some toy is teaching you how to talk in a certain language,
Hmm.
or it can be even the phonics. It can be a math based toy. It can be a science
Hmm.
experiment. It is a very wide,
Yeah.
canvas. So
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
is. So STEM is, it is specific to science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. With
Hmm.
the kit that you have, that you just showed it to me, in fact, it can be also a STEAM kit: science, technology, engineering, art, and mathematics.
Awesome.
Because the
Hmm.
kits that
Hmm.
you can even paint it, you can even color it the way you
Right.
want to. You
Right.
customize it for your colors or your this.
Right.
So
Right.
if you ask me, it's they're all educational toys at the end of the day, but
Hmm.
these are
Hmm.
specific to these
Hmm.
four things: science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. So yeah.
Yeah. So, by the way, this was a question by Asha Parekh. So, Asha
Okay.
Parekh, I hope I've been able to answer the question for you. So,
Swati, I would just like to say, what happens when you are doing STEM learning is, you are using your logical thinking, your cognitive skills are taken care of,
correct.
and
Correct.
at the same time, your creative skills also.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
all these, they are all put into one. As we know, children are, we practice the theory of multiple intelligences also. And
Right.
if you see, these our Thinkoplace kids, they are
Hmm.
also somewhat based on multiple intelligences. I mean, you
Right.
are using logic. If you are doing
Hmm.
mathematics
Hmm.
or science, basically, I mean, if you are things like with physics and with maths, I mean, if you're doing that, you are using your logical thinking. You are
Hmm.
creating something, you are creating something. So obviously your artistic skills or your visual spatial skills are taken care of.
Hmm.
Then you
Hmm.
are you're following your instructions. You're using your hands. You are soldering. You're doing that. So you are using your bodily kinesthetics also. So it is all based on MI. And that is all being put over in one kit. So at one time, two three of your intelligences are getting activated. So that's as Asha has asked, what is the difference? So this is also an educational kit, but keeping in mind the fun element also. Like as I
Hmm.
mentioned earlier,
Hmm.
uh, over here, education or learning is a byproduct.
Hmm.
I mean, we as mothers, want our child to learn, but I think if they are learning while they are having fun and they are not focusing, okay, now I have to sit and learn,
Correct.
learn, learn. That
Hmm.
somewhere does not go well with the children. So
Right.
this is, as I said, learning is a
Only
byproduct.
subconscious learning, where they're learning, we know they're learning, but we are not
Yes.
putting the word learning, we are not putting the word study, we are not putting the words that do this. In fact, it is coming from within because the kit is so interesting. They know they're going to get a byproduct out of it and they're going to, be able to use it by themselves. So all the
Yeah.
more it's like subconsciously we are making them do things which probably it's going to help them in their life or in their future or in their thought process and everything. Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree with you. Yes, yes, absolutely. So I think that is it. And if you all, any of you have any question, please put it across. We'll be more than happy to answer it for you. And right, Deepti, I don't think there's a problem in answering any of the questions by the audience,
Yeah,
by
yeah,
any of,
absolutely.
yeah.
Absolutely.
So
Yeah,
any
yeah.
of you have any question, please feel free to ask, because we are rightly be able to answer it from the horse's mouth. She's the one who has been starting. So probably I'll be giving the answers based on my experience, but she's the one who will be able to give you the right answer. So, and thank you so much for being there. Thank you everybody for joining on a Saturday. I know it's a family time, but I'm glad there are quite a lot of people who've joined. That's so sweet. I have, yeah, Jalo, yeah. So I have on my DM, there's another question. What? Um, it's a very straightforward question. I don't know if you would like to answer it. It's like, would you recommend Smartivity, or would you recommend Thinker Place? I mean, I
I
directly
know.
don't want to talk about it, but then
No, but I think
if
that is
you would like to
a very
answer, yeah.
universal choice. Smartivity is also very good. Think a
Hmm.
place is also very good. It depends upon you, what you want to buy, what you want to indulge in. I wouldn't say anything. It's completely and absolutely, the customer's choice. Yeah.
So, Shadab, I would like to answer it a little more about it. So, basically, when we go and buy clothes, we have a lot of brands, but we probably like few of the probably I'm looking for a long dress. So, I go in that particular store, or probably if I'm talking about lifestyle, all the brands are there. I can pick and choose any brand which I like, or probably I feel so. It's simple, similar to that, because quality wise, I don't think anybody is wrong or right. It is on that what kind of product I'm looking for my child. Probably I can get it in this place versus that place. It is that is how I'm going to answer to that question. Yeah. So yeah, I think that's it. I don't think any more questions are there. So nice, Deepti. It was lovely talking to you. Thank you for being there. Thank you for answering all our questions. And it
Thank
was
you,
great,
Swati.
great, great knowing all the insights and everything. And I can vouch for that product because my child certainly loved it.
Thank
So
you so
for
much.
me, it's a plus one, and plus one. But
Yeah,
yes, of
thank
course, everybody
you.
can choose their own products.
The weekend is getting better.
Yeah, absolutely. 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 So, thank you so much, Deepti, for being there. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. That's so sweet for you, all of you to join. And we'll come back soon with another review and other people. And thanks a lot, everybody. Thank you, Deepti. Thank you,
Thank
everyone.
you. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye
Bye-bye.
bye. Thanks, guys. Thanks. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. I'm uploading, don't worry. Yeah, I'm uploading this live for the people who have the question. Yes, I would certainly upload the live. If you want to join in later, you can. Yes, absolutely. I will. I will. I will. I will. No, this live is not missing. Yes. You're not missing on anything. Um, okay. Thank you, everybody. Bye bye. Take care. Love you all.